2 months ago, we moved into this place, and for the past 2 months, I have been working on creating my dream book room, and it lies right beyond this door. We need to go back to 2 months ago when I started this journey. We have a lot on our plates today. I mean, we have to figure out the mood board. We have to figure out the theme for the book room. There's a lot that lies ahead of us, and I don't know about you, but I need a matcha to fuel me. I need some energy. Let's go get some matcha to fuel us and come back and start putting the book room all together. It's time to absolutely lock in. The theme that we're going for this room is basically beachy Nancy Meyers. That's a very popular look right now, but like so many times I ran with trends, quickly outgrown them. And with this one, it's one of those things that I'm like, this is very much so not just a trend for me. Like this is a theme and a style that I absolutely can 100% subscribe to. So I want to do something similar to that, but just make it our own. I actually don't know if I told you guys this, but if Ian and I weren't going to move to Austin, we were actually thinking about moving to South Carolina, Charleston to be specific, or New England, just somewhere closer to the beach. Austin is, I think, 3 hours away from the beach. I feel like, for instance, our guest bathroom is beach themed. I feel like we can get away with it, just me personally. So we've kind of got a little bit of a beach theme going, but not super obviously beach themed. Like it's more in the colors, if that makes sense. This is the library board. I feel like it can be a little bit confusing because there's a lot going on. I heard someone say one time, just buy the things that you like looking at. It doesn't have to exactly go together, but if you like it, there you go. And that's kind of what I want to do. I want it to feel very lived in, especially as a reader. I want a space that feels very cozy. So for instance, like I love this photo so much. I love the photo frames, the little collage. I love where the lamp is placed behind the couch. The patterns don't exactly have to match, but it just looks so cozy and comfortable. And how that little side table is literally looks like it's a stool. It's exactly the vibes we want to go for. We do want to make the colors a little bit lighter for Ian and I, kind of like this photo here, more of these colors. I love rattan and wicker. So I thought this bench would be so cute as well because our windows are very low and they actually have, it's almost like a side table built into the windows because the windowsills are so thick. So I thought it'd be cute to add this little storage bench and then add books on top and below it. I thought that'd be so pretty. I love the idea of stacking books on a window. I think that's so beautiful. And like I said, our windowsills are literally perfectly made for this. But then again, I'm obsessed with how my books look and I don't want them to get sun damage. So not sure about that one yet. That is the mood board that we have planned for the book room. Okay, now into me actually designing out the room. This was so much fun to do, but definitely a bit time consuming. Okay, before I jump into it, I'm gonna change out of these jeans really quick. I need something comfier. Okay, now that I'm actually super cozy and comfy now it's time for probably the thing that I'm most excited to show you. I literally designed the bedroom. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I literally walked out of the house wearing loungewear to get my matcha, but I feel like you can't tell, but this is literally something that I can also wear to bed or like sit and read in or edit in. Cannot believe that these words are actually coming out of my mouth right now, but Skims is actually the sponsor of today's video. That doesn't even feel real. That's so crazy to say. You guys know that I work from home. I love feeling put together, but also being comfortable. I value comfort over looking cute, honestly, any day. You shouldn't have to compromise and you shouldn't have to pick between the two, and that is what I love about Skims. You can have both. Skims makes me feel so confident, and then it's also so versatile. You can wear it as a set, or you can do what I did earlier and throw on a pair of jean shorts and it looks so cute and you look so put together. Skims Soft Lounge collection is the absolute best, and it has completely replaced all my old lounge sets. The fabric is so soft. My favorite soft lounge pieces are their sleeve set and also their tank and fold over pants. I have literally been living in them. They are so comfortable. The quality is so thick, so nice, but it's also so breathable. I'm obsessed with these fold over pants because they pretty much go with everything, and I hate wearing jeans. If you haven't got on the matching set train, let me be the one to convince you. This is your sign, okay? It's crazy because who knew something so simple could literally make your whole life feel so put together. You can shop the Skims Soft Lounge collection at skims.com, and it's now available in sizes extra, extra small to 4X. If you haven't yet, be sure to let them know that I sent you. After you place your order, select YouTube in the survey and select my name in the drop-down menu that follows. Thank you so much, Skims, for sponsoring today's video. Okay, now let's get into the room that I designed. This is so crazy, okay? I downloaded this app called Room Planner. This is a very rough idea of kind of how I want the room to look. So we have these two really big windows, which I love in that room. And I think to even make it feel even bigger and give it that Nancy Meyers aesthetic and feel, I would love to add some curtains. I would like to do white or some colored curtains, maybe a soft blue. I also did the free version of this app, so my options were more limited. Okay, so let's pretend you walk in, okay? First thing you see is this little shelf to the left. This is a built-in bookshelf, which we don't have in this apartment, but I would like to maybe have some shelves there because I love setting up my camera right in front of the window, so I kind of want to have some books on that wall. If not, maybe my TBR cart. And then over here, we have the bookshelves. I want an entire bookshelf wall. I definitely want a lighter color wood than this brown, but this was the only one they had in the app, so we did this one. We have a random door in between these two shelves, so I feel like it'll fit. I think it'd look good. And then coming over here, we have the daybed. This is literally, we already have it. We actually got this before we moved. We placed the order right before we moved here. And I already know the color and everything. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It is something that I have thought long and hard about, and Ian and I decided we definitely want this daybed. I wanted to create a little book nook over in this corner. Now, this is definitely not perfect by any means, but I kind of like this idea of having some picture frames, stacking some books, and then a lamp for sure. I want tons of lamps in this room. This is also mine and Ian's office, so we've kind of got our desk set up. I have some markers over there because I love to color. And then I want some kind of artwork above that desk. I'm not sure what I want yet. The rug, I definitely want something colorful, I think. It's hard to say. I think this definitely gives me a good idea of kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, I will see you guys once our daybed actually gets delivered. I'm so excited.
I got one stop ahead of you, so we're still looking in between 7:30 and 8.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am, no worries. See you soon.
Okay, see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I think we're getting it all positioned out. So we have the desk right here by the door, which actually, I think I like this. Yeah. On this whole entire side of the room, we'll talk about that later. This side of the room, we're going to have the daybed right here. I'm so excited. Oh, sorry, now our neighbors don't yell at me.
say this is the best couple dollars I ever spent.
Jungle where dreams are sold. But your lips are worth more than gold. We don't fit in here 'cause we're too broke. Thank God I found you there in the smoke. All I wanted was a little affection. They only care for their own reflection. I tried to blend in, but I can't fake it. I don't wanna be someone else. Honey, all their eyes just taste so sweet.
Our rug has arrived. Oh my gosh. This is actually heavier than it looks. I'm very excited about this because I was going between 3 different styles. Well, mainly 2 different styles, but 3 different rugs. One that I wanted totally fit the vibe of the room. Ian and I keep calling it our Nantucket reading room. I don't know why. I think because our dream is to have a house like in Nantucket or something crazy. This is like our Nantucket reading room. So I knew that for this room, I wanted something that was gonna be cozy and comfy, but I didn't really want like a fuzzy rug actually. Let's open it up and see if we like it. I think this is actually perfect. Ew. Why does it stink? It looks great. It looks amazing. This rug definitely could be a little bit bigger. That was one thing, is that I was hoping to get like a 5x8. Yeah, I really like it. And I think it ties in like all of the colors really well. We were gonna do a lot of book room stuff. So now I can actually put my books on my bookshelves. Hi, Mish. These are the bookshelves, and let me move you back a little bit because you can't even see the tiny one we have right there. If you haven't seen it already, definitely go over to Ian's channel. He has a video building these bookshelves for us. So definitely go watch his video because he did an amazing job. Now it's time to do my side of the bookshelves. So basically what we're gonna have is our classics on this smaller bookshelf and like some special editions. Do I want to do it the same way that I did it in our old apartment? Do I want to do something different? I'm not sure. I think that I need to take my books out, start placing them, and kind of see how we're feeling as we go. First, we need to go get all my book boxes. I need to recruit my husband. These are too heavy. Oh, buddy. Wait. Also, my TBR books were on TBR cart. We actually have an idea for our TBR books, and I kind of want to see that out and then decide what I want to do with the cart, because the cart I can use for work stuff like editing stuff that we might need, filming stuff that we might need. I'm not sure if I want to make a cart again, or if I do, wait, it could look really cute underneath the windowsill. Don't love it and I don't hate it. Let's start unboxing all of these boxes, and I think I need to lay all of my books out so that I can see them all, and then it'll help me to compartmentalize and maybe transfer that to my shelf. So this is how the stack is looking. All of this is fantasy. Mysteries and thrillers, literary fiction, general fiction, and historical fiction. Romance, Christmas romances, classics, and hardcover books. gosh, this looks crazy. Do you see, I finally got the books up on my shelf and I am not completely satisfied with how they look. It's a good place to start, but it definitely is going to need some more tweaking in places. But we quickly realized, we are already out of space, so we need bookshelf extenders. This is actually a super cool thing that IKEA does. You can buy some extenders for the tippy top. So if you want to add another shelf, you can. And that's what we want to do. We want to add another shelf. I think one more would work perfectly. Okay, the other thing is we bought curtains because I really imagined this room having some flowy curtains, kind of giving, once again, grandma, Nantucket, that sort of a thing. When we came home to put the curtains up, they don't fit. Yeah, gotta go back to IKEA. But first, didn't work.
We still love you.
Matcha. Ready to go face IKEA again for another day. We're back at IKEA. Let's go get the things we need so that we can build this book room. Update, we have the right curtain rod now. So we are going to install this, and by we, my husband. But one thing that was really sad that I was bummed out about is that they did not have the extension bookshelves. So either I'm going to look online to see if they can get delivered, which I don't think they can be delivered. If not, we'll just stick with what we got for now. This is fine. One of the things I really wanted in the book room was this chair, as you can see it right here. One reason why I really wanted to have this is because I wanted a comfortable chair, which this is considered a day bed, but it is not a day bed. I don't know why they call it that, but Ian and I both fit in it perfectly, and it's so cozy and so comfortable. And I wanted one that had color, and we thought that this light blue was so perfect for the aesthetic that we're going for in this room, and I think it really adds a nice pop of color. So you're gonna be seeing me sitting in this chair in a lot of reading vlogs, which I'm really excited about, but there are no books on this side of the wall. It's just the chair, and I think I have an idea of how we can get this looking really cute because I want it to be nice for a backdrop, but also just super cozy. Oh, I sat in water. These guys on the end of the curtain rod because this is really gonna make it look so cute. Well, the curtains are now as beautiful as can be. Are you kidding me? Okay, as you can see, the curtains are up and they look amazing. It's really adding to the Nancy Meyers book room aesthetic. But now we need to add the little details because that's the whole point of the Nancy Meyers aesthetic, and especially for a book room, this is a little bit tricky because I did not have any luck finding this specific inspiration. So I had to pull from book rooms that I already know of and that I love, or book rooms that I found on Pinterest that I love, but also mix it with Nancy Meyers, which was very difficult. And I feel like Nancy Meyers is really into the details. So I think I did pretty good. I'm really, really excited. If I had more time, I would definitely thrift more, but I ran out of time. I have a whole box of things that I have not unpacked yet, which I'm so excited because this is the room that I was most excited to actually unpack. This is also the room that I spend the most time in. I've had these things for a long time. I'm gonna start going through the book room box. First of all, we do have some floating shelves, and these are a slightly different color of wood, but I'm not too worried about it because it's still a natural finish, and this is birch, this is natural wood, but it's going to be on the opposite side of the wall, so I'm not worried about it at all. Hopefully nothing breakable was in there. And to the people that are curious but also really sad that Ian didn't show our theology or Christian living books, it's going right in like the entryway. When you first walk in, there's this book cart back there. That's kind of how I want it set up right now. I wanted to do some more shelves up here, but I didn't know if this was 2 feet exactly, so I didn't buy them, but I think another shelf will be really cute here. My favorite books to also use as decor are the Book of the Month books because they're so, oh my gosh. The Book of the Month books are very symmetrical and they look amazing all together. So I think I'm gonna take a few out between mine and Ian's piles and figure out which ones we wanna display. These are really colorful. I think I might go with some of these. About it. Look at this corner. My husband is amazing. Ian completely saw the vision. I'm going to start assorting everything, putting it all up, and then I don't want to go into too much detail because I want to show you guys the full room tour, but I'm very excited. Oh, I just got this from Amazon. This is a very fun light lamp. Kind of is supposed to mimic like a sunset, but I got the one that does all kinds of things. They even have a fantasy setting on here. And then in the app, I can literally control it to whatever colors I want. Anyway, it sounds really cool. And I think I know where I want to put this, but I'm really excited to see how it all looks tonight. It's now nighttime and I now get to test out this amazing light from Amazon. Let's pray that it actually works. It does so far when I was playing around with it, but let's pray that it actually looks good. I'm making Ian stay in here with me so that he can be in on the fun. Because it just, oh my gosh, it looks amazing.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Oh gosh. So let's do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now instead of doing all of these like random colors, I'm gonna do a scene. Okay, pick a scene.
First thing I remember is fantasy.
Fantasy. Oh.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, it pulses? Are you just picking ones?
No, it's doing it. This is fantasy.
This is fantasy?
Oh my god.
What? It's perfect.
This is amazing. This setup is perfection. Okay, why is it kind of giving gamer a little though?
We game.
This is amazing.
I play Pokemon.
It was in this moment that I knew there were just a few more things to do and then the book room would be complete. Welcome to the book room. Oh my gosh. You can come around this way if you would like. This is the book room. Okay, so when you first walk into the book room, this looks different than the inspo room that I created at the beginning of this video. I don't know if you remember, but instead of bookshelves, we did this mood board, which I'm obsessed. Don't mind that. I'm still working on trying to get that off. But I am obsessed with this. Like, genuinely so happy with how this turned out. Book room, are you kidding? That's so cute. And then just some bookish photos up here with bookish friends. And then down here, I used to have this as a TBR cart, and I'm actually not for right now. This is more of like a working, editing, electronic station. And also the top shelf is for hobbies. I'm a big hobby girl. I love coloring, I love crocheting, sometimes knitting, and what else? Oh, I really like Nintendo Switch games and reading, of course. Oh, and puzzles. Just renewed our Barnes & Noble membership, so got another bag. Yet another bag. I have like 4 different variations of this one bag. This looks a little different, but I'm very happy with how it looks. I think it's so cute. Now over to the books. We got these bookshelves, as you saw, from IKEA. These bookshelves are the birch bookshelves from IKEA, and the reason why we decided on this, honestly, I don't really know. We just wanted to do a lighter wood that was different instead of the white, and I am so happy that we went with this because I think it just adds more color to the space and definitely goes with more of the Nancy Meyers beachy aesthetic that we want. So all of the books are up. I can't believe it. Now, I was going to do an in-depth, detailed bookshelf tour in this video, but I'm very excited because that is going to have its own dedicated video because the bookshelf is not done yet. I know that's so crazy. It's not done. We are actually going to be taking it all the way up to the ceiling, so it still has some work. So yeah, the bookshelf is going to be much taller, and then I'll have much more space for mine and Ian's books. But on this side, make sure to go watch Ian's video once again to see his bookshelf tour. But this is Ian's bookshelf. So these are the two that he has. Clearly he has run out of room. So I think the bookshelf extensions are gonna be really helpful and useful for him. But his books look amazing. And then Ian and I actually read some of the same books. It's on his shelf. So there are some things that we kind of just share because at the end of the day, we're one and the same. And then over here are my shelves, these two. And then now we're going to shift our focus on the other side. Well, first of all, I feel like I have to mention the curtains because it just feels very airy. It definitely does make the room feel taller. Over here to the book nook. I am very excited. I'm going to be filming a lot in this corner, so I wanted it to be very cozy. I'm obsessed with this daybed, still am. Absolutely love it. And I love the blue color. I think it just adds that perfect amount of color that the room needed. So I knew that I wanted a lot of that color to come from the daybed, but I just didn't know which color to choose from. Pillow definitely reminds me of something that you would see at like a beachy Airbnb or something. Very comfortable. We have Roderick down here. For all the Game of Thrones fans out there, I don't know about the show, but the books. I call him Roderick Podrick Payne. So yeah, this is his little nickname. He has a big long name because he's a big guy. Over here we have the shelves. It was like my Pinterest board literally came to life. And I don't know if you guys remember at the beginning of the video, I talked about having a lamp behind like a couch or a chair and how I just think it would be so perfect for the space that we wanted to create. And I think it definitely came to life here. I wanted some books up here, and of course I had to do Book of the Month books because they're just so beautiful to look at. Truly, like genuinely, I love them so much. And then I actually have a lot of bookmarks up here, so many stickers. We have some prints like this bookish beachy print. I love this print up here. And then we also have this Austin print down here. Monsieur Croissant is up there. I love this space so much. This is one of my favorite parts of the room. This is a book light that my brother got for me for one of my birthdays, and I think it's so cute right here. It's almost like a bookend. And now over here, this is where a lot of the magic happens. And by magic, I mean editing. So we definitely wanted this to be a cozy space because we are here often. So this is pretty simple. We just wanted so many lamps in this room. So we added one here, and then this one is so cool. You can't see it as much right now because, well, it's during the day. Do y'all see that?
I showed them.
Oh, good. I actually wanted to do an upholstery pot. I actually wanted to do an upholstery project. I actually wanted to do an upholstery project and didn't get around to figuring out how to do that. So this is just gonna stick, well, it's just gonna stay this way for now. Yeah, this is pretty much it. I just feel like that's a highlight. Oh my gosh, and this I was so excited to surprise you guys with. Literally built a 1,000 piece puzzle. I am so happy with how it turned out. It really just, once again, pushes the whole theme of the beachy Nancy Meyers Nantucket book room. I'm so proud of this, and this was such a special project to do because now it has these memories associated with the picture. If you want to see my whole journey, which is very crazy, you can follow me on TikTok. I share the whole journey of me making this puzzle. This is it for the book room. I cannot believe you guys finally get to see it. Now I can start filming so many reading vlogs in this room. It just feels so good to welcome you guys into this space. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to Skims for sponsoring today's video. And don't forget to go to skims.com/Ashlynn. Okay, I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!